Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lasham briefing for Saturday, the 15th of June, 2024. We'll start with the synoptic then. This is lunchtime yesterday, and as you can see, there's a fair few troughs around affecting the southern part of England. Run that through midnight last night and into lunchtime today. And you can see the whole weather system is rotating around this low pressure that's centred over Ireland and bringing a series of occlusions and, of course, the weather that's associated with those we've got right now. 1,000-foot winds today, 280, 25 knots to the north of us, 250, 30 knots just to the south of us. That's going to give us a sort of westerly flow, and if we do go out and fly today, we'll be on runway 27. But there's a forecast of gusting winds as well. We'll talk about that in a bit. Looking at the SATPIC, we have a band of cloud here that's bringing us the rain that we've got going through Lasham at the moment. And behind it, there's one or two gaps, but that's going to build up into showers after the front's gone through. The rain radar showing a fair bit of that rain is already past us. And behind you can just see it just starting to break up into showers. And we'll see that a bit clearer when we run the forecast from 9 o'clock onwards. You can see the main band of rain goes through sort of mid-morning, late morning, it's into showers. And as we get into the afternoon, some of those showers are starting to get quite big. And they're going to be with us for most of the day, I'm afraid. Looking at the local forecast then, they're again mimicking what we've just seen with the heaviest of rain going through round about this time. And the front basically clearing up by lunchtime into showers and a few sunny breaks this afternoon. Some of those showers may be quite heavy. Looking at the chance of precipitation here, there's just this little sucker gap around about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But the rest of the afternoon is there's quite a high chance that we're going to get those showers. And it's the frequency of the showers, the size of the showers, and the speed with which they come through that will dictate whether we'll get anything out of the day or not, I'm afraid. Temperatures reaching a maximum of 16 centigrades and then declining throughout the rest of the afternoon from sort of 1 o'clock onwards. The winds are going to be west-southwesterly throughout the day, reasonably strong as the front goes through, then start to die off a little bit. And it's the gusting part. We're gusting 34, 33, 30, and then declining from the back end of the front. But again, when the showers come through, we may end up with some quite strong gusts as well. GFS are showing a temperature of about 15, 16 in this area with a dew point around about 11. Unfortunately, the SoarMet website is down at the moment, so we'll just skip over that. Ignore the TAF on the right here. Odium are showing 1609 knots with 3.1 kilometers visibility in light rain and overcast at 700 feet with a bit of sort of mist. Temperature 12, dew point 10, and Farnborough 17010 knots, greater than 10k viz, etc. So if we move on to SkySight, they're showing sort of task distance of 0 in this area. But more importantly, if we run this sequence through from about 9 o'clock this morning, we can see that rain is clearing away by about lunchtime, and there's a band of showers coming along the south coast, which may well affect us throughout the day. Top Meteo is a little bit more optimistic for getting something in today, and there will be a possibility of soaring this afternoon up to about 2,000 feet in sort of 3 to 4 knot thermals, as we'll see when we'll have a look at the cross section later on. But again, if we run the Top Meteo thermal sort of projection, bear in mind that the green colours are rain and the dark green is downpours. As we run it through the afternoon, this is lunchtime, you can see the main band of rain's gone through, but into the afternoon it kind of concurs with everything else that we're going to get showers along the south coast. Looking at NOTAMs, there's an absolute plethora of NOTAMs this morning around this whole area. One of the main reasons will be the fly past over London for the King. But looking locally, Barton Stacey, number 20 here. Rushmore, number 21, is not active until about 8 o'clock tonight, so we don't have to worry about that. Ash Range is at 24, and at Sandhurst, there's going to be a bit of parachuting at 25. A bit further away, down on the south coast, number 6 here is the Solent CTA, and Southampton CTR and ATZs are active. Number 9 here is West Dean. There's an air display on there from about 6 o'clock this evening onwards. And further along the coast at 16, there's some rocket firing between 3 and 5 in the afternoon at Crawley. Moving on to the airfield brief then. I'll just share this with you and have a look at the cross-section. It's a very congested picture to the left here before 11 a.m. this morning. And that's the front that's giving us the rain at the moment. As the front goes through, it was going to break up a little bit, but there's still going to be some showers around. Cloud base is only going to be around about 2,000 feet. Bear in mind, this is Odium, not Lasham. Got thermals expected about 4 knots in the best part of the day, but there's low-level turbulence being forecast as well. Surface winds going by this 22014, 25014, but it's the 40% chance at gusting 25 knots, and again gusting 27 knots later in the afternoon. It's going to be an issue for us. And hazards that have been forecast here is like general thunderstorm warning and strong wind warning. So on to the bookings, instructor slots. I've already spoken with Chris Gibson. He's on the end of a phone this morning, and he will appear as soon as we need him. And there's 2 people here booked in, one for this morning, one for this afternoon. Baby Grob SH7 is booked. Everything else is available. And there's a couple of people on the casual list. So just to confirm that, 1 K21 with an instructor and 2 students, 1 K21 casual list, 2 students. Wind gusting 25 knots plus. So we'll leave the K13s and the Baby Grobs in the hangar until we've at least done a weather check, and we'll make a decision after that as to whether we get those aircraft out or not. On a general note, instructors are encouraged to add themselves to the casual list every day. The buggy management radios are working well, and the simulator today is available as per normal. Just a quick one on the BGA mandate for ABCD checks. I'm not going to labour this. I'm just going to let you dip into the BGA website and find it for yourselves, have a read through and get yourself familiar with it. And on a more sort of local point here, we've had a couple of incidents where early solo pilots have managed to... You did that? Yeah, there's a couple of solo pilots have managed to get through the net, and they've been down here in the red. So if you're an instructor, make use of this. I've put a copy of this up on the launch point vehicle. It'll help you decide whether the student just needs a thorough briefing, a check ride, or perhaps even further training. And if you're just a member who's a solo pilot or beyond, also make use of it. It'll help you decide whether you need an instructor or not. I'll leave that there. And as I say, it's on the launch point vehicle. So today, there's no movements. The runway setup will be 27 if we do go out and fly. It's a strong winds, westerly, west-southwesterly. Have sympathy for the weak links if you're winch launching today. Please keep your circuits tight and land well into the field. Look after the canopies and take care when parking or moving aircraft. And again, a message that Sam started earlier in the week. It's come from the engineering side of the organisation here. For SH6 and the discus, tail dollies, please use all-time swing ground handling the gliders in and out of the hangar. I do not lift the rear end by the fin, rudder or tailplane. So airfield setup today, if and when we do go out, standard westerly dry operation on runway 27. That's it for today. Hopefully the weather will clear up and we will get some flying. And if we do, I'll see you out on the airfield. Please keep it safe and please make sure you have some fun. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.